Maintain an open mind and approach life with the creativity of an artist. But think, experiment, and learn like a scientist. Your purpose isn't something you discover out in the world. It's something you craft right where you are, giving it meaning through your actions. Life can shift in the blink of an eye. So don't take what you have for granted. Embrace gratitude and make the most of the opportunities in front of you, using them to do as much good as you can. You can trim every flower in the garden, but the arrival of spring is inevitable. Let others' actions be their voice. What they do often reveals more than their words ever could. Every choice you make leaves a mark, creating dots that only make sense when connected later in life. As time passes, you'll see how these seemingly random decisions shape the bigger picture, helping you understand the path you've walked. You can't have it all. Every choice requires giving up something else in return. To identify your genuine friends, find those who speak well of you when you're not around and are honest with you face to face. Letting go is never easy, but it's often the most necessary step forward. Over time, the more you face and conquer your fears, the braver you'll become. Never prioritize someone who treats you as just an option. Surround yourself with those who value you as much as you value them, and always choose courage over comfort. Commitment is what lights the spark. Consistency is what moves you forward, and persistence is what keeps you on the path. Love can find you more than once in life. So don't be overly concerned when someone you care about walks away. Often, it's for the best. If someone tries to pull you down, it's a sign that you're standing above them. Never make promises you don't plan to keep. While they might seem insignificant to you, they could mean everything to someone else. Remember, every word and action carries weight beyond what you may realize. A peaceful mind is the most restful comfort. While countless words may fade, the impact of one action lingers far longer. True strength lies in understanding your limits and resisting the urge to overextend yourself. The magic of music can capture the heart like nothing else. Genuine freedom, beauty, and happiness cannot thrive in a life or household shackled by loans and debts. To explore new possibilities, you must first be willing to leave behind the familiar and venture into the unknown. It's never too late to pursue your dreams, no matter how long they've been on hold. Don't allow the doubts of others to hold you back. Often, their negativity stems from their own fears and limitations. Remember, what's done is done, whether by your own hand or through the actions of others. Rather than dwelling on the past, embrace the challenge ahead and move forward with determination. Embrace the opportunities that come with uncertainty, and you'll discover the strength to overcome any obstacle. Wealth comes from pursuing fresh experiences rather than accumulating possessions. Taking action reveals more clarity than overthinking, so it's not possible to think your way into a new life. You must actively create it. Your reality mirrors your inner thoughts and beliefs. If you spend your life chasing happiness, you'll often find yourself in despair until you understand that happiness isn't a destination, but a journey. The key to a fulfilled life lies in embracing the present moment and taking steps toward growth, rather than waiting for happiness to arrive. If you try to be everyone's friend, you risk betraying yourself. Remember, you were given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than you speak. Embracing change is one of the most important lessons in life. You don't just live once. You experience many different lives within a single lifetime. Life becomes richer and more fulfilling when you focus on the positive qualities in others. Each phase of your journey offers a chance to reinvent yourself. So welcome transformation and seek the good in those around you. Accumulating wealth is one of the most damaging forms of idolatry. No idol is as harmful as the obsession with money. When life hands us challenges, it's wise to turn them into opportunities. The go-getter secures the prize, while those who settle are left with mere remnants. Strive to lead, not follow. And never forget, your spending should always be well within your means. True success lies in finding balance, not in chasing endless riches. Wealth can provide comfort, but it should never define your worth. Ultimately, the greatest treasures are those that can't be bought. Certain negative experiences may never completely fade, but over time you learn to stop letting them affect you. Until you reach that point, try not to worry excessively. True success isn't determined by the resources at your disposal, but by how creatively and effectively you use what you have. Fear often holds people back, influencing many of their choices. Strive to manage your fears, conquer them, and take pride in each victory over them. With each step, you'll gain more confidence, pushing you closer to the life you envision. All you truly possess is the present moment and how you choose to use it. It's important to be clever enough to seek advice, but even more crucial to discern who you turn to for guidance. If there's anything you can let go of, let it be your ego. The more you embrace gratitude, the more beauty you will notice in your surroundings, and life will appear more abundant. This mindset not only enriches your perspective, but also deepens your sense of happiness and fulfillment. Cultivate humility and openness, and watch as your world transforms in remarkable ways. A man's true essence is reflected in his actions. What you plant in the vigor of youth, you will harvest in the wisdom of age. While the majority often wields power, it does not always hold the truth. The minority, though small, often stands with what is right. To unlock your full creative potential, your life must be filled with purpose and meaning. Every great achievement demands time and patience, but above all, it requires the courage to take the first step. Success isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about having the bravery to embark on the journey. Sometimes, the world tries to show you who you truly are, but if you don't pause to reflect and listen, you'll miss the message entirely. Life often takes unexpected turns, and believe me, that's often a blessing in disguise. I recall moments when I felt completely alone, convinced I had hit rock bottom. Yet during those challenging times, I crossed paths with people who shared invaluable lessons that guided me through the darkness. It's in these moments of uncertainty that we often find the wisdom and strength to grow. Embrace the unplanned, for it might lead you to the clarity and purpose you didn't even know you needed. No one will look out for you the way you can. Once you confront your fears, you'll realize that nothing is as difficult as it seemed. From challenges, miracles often emerge. Trust in your ability, and you're already halfway to success. Remember, not everyone you encounter has genuine intentions. The days when you feel least motivated are the very days when it's most important to push yourself forward. Those are the moments that define your growth. True wisdom is not merely the fruit of time, but the product of enduring pain. It is forged in the fires of adversity, not in the passage of years. Only those bold enough to stumble, to embrace their own flaws, possess the strength to achieve greatness. Every person is bound to the responsibility of their own dreams, and no one can evade this truth. A person's true value is not determined by what they possess, but by the generosity of their spirit and the impact of their actions. If you wish to reveal a man's character, there are two simple tests. Give him power and place wealth in his hands. What others think of me is none of my concern. Imagine how much precious time and energy we waste dwelling on negative thoughts, consumed by what others might think. In truth, their opinions hold no real power. The only opinion that truly matters is how I see myself. It's my self-belief that shapes my path, not the judgments of others. As you move through your day, let go of that worry. Stand tall and declare, I am enough. I am the highest expression of God's creation. Embrace your worth, for you are designed with purpose and greatness. Keep your focus on your own growth, and nothing can diminish your value. You only have one body, and it's your responsibility to care for it. This vessel will accompany you throughout your entire life, and while it is remarkably strong, it can only offer what you invest in it. When someone insists on their honesty, it's often a sign they're being deceptive. The only true control you have is over how you choose to spend the time you have today. Use that power wisely. In this world, nothing comes without a price. The true mark of wisdom is revealed through unwavering patience. The one who masters his enemy using their own tools conquers the game of life. True strength lies in standing tall even when standing alone. You can never go too far in your devotion to a loyal friend, for loyalty is a rare treasure. The mightiest souls often walk solitary paths. A man may offer his loyal friend everything, except the woman who holds his heart. Aspire relentlessly to become the person you are destined to be. A single decisive action speaks louder and leaves a deeper mark than 1,000 empty words. True freedom is only attained when you conquer the fear of failure and embrace the possibility of defeat. The unyielding battle for truth and justice is the ultimate purpose that gives meaning to our lives. In this fight, dress not in the garments of conformity, but in the armor of resolve and conviction. Let your actions define you, your courage free you, and your pursuit of truth and justice justify your existence. Never compromise on who you are or what you stand for, because it is in the struggle that we find our true selves. There are pivotal moments in each person's life that expose whether they are solid gold or mere dross. It's in these crucial situations that one's true character is revealed through the choices they make. When you desire something intensely, the law of attraction begins to work its magic, like draws like. So keep that firmly in mind. Those who only do the bare minimum or resist guidance will never rise to the top. Success favors those who go beyond what's expected, driven by a commitment to excellence and a willingness to push their limits. Being truthful might not make you popular, but it will attract the right people into your life. Don't stress over others' opinions of you, as most people are focused on themselves. Every moment spent comparing your life to someone else's is a moment wasted. Focus on your own growth and happiness instead. Avoid getting too emotionally invested in others. People change, and even your closest friends can become strangers over time. It's important to value those who stay by your side, but also to recognize that some relationships are meant to fade. Trust your journey and prioritize your well-being above all. You'll never fail in any role if you stay true to who you are. Avoid comparing your life's hidden struggles to someone else's best moments. Missing someone doesn't mean they belong back in your life. Longing is simply a step in moving on. At first, you might be drawn to a partner by their appearance, but eventually you'll understand that it's their character, not their looks, that will shape the upbringing of your children.
Once you confront your fears, you'll realize that nothing is ever as daunting as it seemed. From challenges, miracles are born. Trust in your abilities, and you're already halfway to success. Remember, not everyone you encounter has genuine intentions. The days when you feel least motivated are the moments when pushing forward matters most. The only thing within your control is your mindset and emotions. Focus on mastering them. Stop trying to change others. It's a futile effort that often leads to disappointment. Instead, pour your energy into transforming yourself, where true power lies.
Challenges are the stepping stones that transform ordinary individuals into legends. The future belongs to those bold enough to chase the brilliance of their dreams. Often, true purpose reveals itself when we embrace the winds of change. Never diminish your potential for anyone. Your growth is non-negotiable. Let every hardship refine you and fuel your pursuit of greatness. Believe in the power within, for your extraordinary destiny awaits. Never burden yourself with life's petty discomforts. They often leave deeper marks than the most significant tragedies. Just as wearing tight shoes brings unnecessary pain, so do the small troubles of life add up, etching worry into our hearts more profoundly than life's great sorrows. Embrace the fight for truth and the pursuit of freedom, for it is in these endeavors that true strength and beauty are found. A woman's power is unparalleled in this world, and it is her sacred duty to lead humanity toward the divine path God has intended. She stands as a beacon of strength and wisdom, guiding man to his higher purpose. The greatest calling in life is to unearth hidden truths and champion bold, revolutionary ideas. To clear the way for these truths to emerge is an honor and a responsibility that demands courage and vision. As for freedom, it is the relentless pursuit of it that I cherish, not the mere act of possessing it. The struggle for freedom sharpens the spirit, making it resilient and unyielding. The triumphs of the soul are not found in the ease of possession, but in the relentless fight to achieve and maintain it. Join forces with trusted allies. Facing a challenge alone can be overwhelming, but having reliable companions by your side can make all the difference. As the strategist Sun Tzu once noted, strength in numbers greatly increases your chances of overcoming an adversary. Share your concerns with trusted friends, family, or professional peers. When your opponent realizes you're not standing alone, they may think twice before continuing their opposition. Rise above. Instead of tearing down, show your strength by taking the high road. When you respond with anger, it signals that your enemy has succeeded in getting under your skin, giving them the upper hand. However, a true adversary despises seeing you content and thriving. Therefore, the most effective way to triumph over them is by living your best life. You can achieve this by focusing on self-care, engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, surrounding yourself with uplifting friends, and embracing your strengths and positive attributes. Repeating a powerful mantra to yourself can also help reinforce your resolve. Maintain unshakable composure. Never let your enemy see you rattled. The primary aim of a bully is to provoke a reaction. Deny them that victory. By staying calm and composed, you strip them of their power, making it clear that they hold no influence over you. Master the power of eye contact. This subtle yet potent psychological tactic can leave your enemy unsettled. The next time they attempt to intimidate you, lock eyes with them and hold your gaze. This simple act exudes confidence and can completely disrupt their momentum. Eye contact forces them to confront you as an equal, often making them reconsider their actions. Pair this with a smile or a laugh, and you shatter their expectations. When they're trying to upset you, responding with calm confidence is the last thing they anticipate, and it can be your most powerful weapon. The best of persons in virtue and etiquette is he who, when he is himself in need, distances himself from others, and when he is needed by others, he draws closer. Do not withhold knowledge from one who is worthy, or you will be sinning, and do not speak to one who is not worthy, or you will be foolish. Do not prolong sitting in the toilet, because verily it gives rise to hemorrhoids. According to another narration, prolonged sitting in the toilet causes phlegm and hemorrhoids. O my son, the one who endures with patience, the burden of the people becomes their leader. If that which you like and dislike comes to you, then beware the notion which occurs in your heart that your goodness lies in other than what came to you in another narration. Never will a matter which you like or dislike ever come to you, except that it occurs in your heart that is good for you. Whoever is more just with the people than with himself, Allah will increase him in honor because of that. If your ability calls for oppressing the people, then remember the power and ability of Allah over you. Fear the retribution of Allah, which will soon become halal upon the oppressors. If not sooner than later, his punishment is forever, and it will never end. Do not sit in a gathering wherein Allah is not mentioned. If you are an alim, then your knowledge will not benefit you. And if you are an ignorant person, then your ignorance will increase. People aren't necessarily for or against you. They are primarily looking out for their own interests. What lies ahead is often far better than what has been left behind. Sometimes, the best course of action is to simply walk away, allowing people to exit your life and letting relationships come to their natural end. Your real friends reveal themselves when you're at your lowest point. The only way to overcome challenges is to face them head on. You're much stronger than you realize, and you've survived every tough day so far. You are, and always have been, undefeated. People will inevitably impose their fears and limiting beliefs onto you. It's essential to create a barrier that shields you from this negativity, allowing you to safeguard your own aspirations. Avoid discussing your past with others, as only you fully understand its true meaning and significance. Others might misunderstand or even weaponize it against you. Remember, your future can be drastically different from your present if you focus on moving forward instead of dwelling on what isn't working today. Dwelling on your current struggles will only hinder the progress of your tomorrow. Embrace the possibility of change and let go of the past to create a better future.